fan show talking to my friend, Tom Angleberger. Hey, Tom, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going great, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Thanks for asking. So, Tom, we want to know a little bit about you. Where are you from?
Yeah, I live up in Virginia, man. I'm kind of hillbilly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I live out in the mountains and goof around. But the great thing about the new world is you can be a nerd and a hillbilly at the same time. You know?
Yeah?
So I'm a nerd-billy.
A nerd-billy?
Yeah.
I never even heard of that.
Well, I'm the only one.
Oh, yeah? So you get Wi-Fi up in the mountains?
Wi-Fi?
Oh, don't you need that to be a nerd?
No, what happens is if you send a tweet, Cyrus puts it in a jug and carries it into town for us.
He sends it on down the river.
He puts it in the river. He puts it in the river. Cyrus, get away from the river, boy.
Oh, he's sending a tweet. Let the man tweet. Jeez Louise. That's awesome. So this is a trilogy, right?
It's a trilogy. The first one's they sneak into a poop fountain.
Okay.
The second, and then once again, these are all based on real life because there really was a poop fountain. And when I used to be a reporter, I actually had to do a story about it. That's how I saw it and smelled it in the first place. That's why I wrote a book about it.
Wait, okay, so let's stop for a minute.
Yeah.
You were a reporter.
I was a reporter.
And your boss came up to you and said,
yes.
Tom, I got a story for you.
Yes. And of
I want
course,
you to
I said,
cover the poop fountain.
Yes, and what I told her was, I think I could cover that over the telephone. I think I could do that over the telephone. She's like, no, you got to go. You got to go.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do the color
So
commentary.
I go down there, Van. The guy gives me a 2-hour tour of the sewage treatment plant. And what I found out was the smell is not uniform. It smells differently depending on which part of the plant you're in.
They have like a corn room and a peanut room. I'm sorry. This is too easy.
It's actually, the corn room is actually called the grit chamber.
Oh!
I'm not making that up.
Eesh.
So you can see it was such great material that I had to put it in a book.
Absolutely.
So I wrote this book. And then my other thing, I used to work at a biological station, and this guy told me that down in the basement under the laboratory, there was a rat with a human face.
What?
So I wrote a book about that too.
What's that book called?
What?
What's that book called?
It's called The Rat with the Human Face.
Very clever.
I thought you'd like that. I thought you'd like that.
Oh,
and then
goodness.
a third book, we have this local folklore that says that back in the before the Civil War, there's definitely plantations all over Virginia, right?
Yeah.
Well, before the Civil War, this slave owner was buried standing up so that he could keep watching over his slaves. That's our local folklore, right?
Wow.
So I was like, if you were a kid and you heard about that, what would you do? You'd sneak into the plantation, break into the tomb, and kick him over.
Yeah.
Isn't that what you would do, Van?
I'd either do that or
So I
poop
wrote a
on him.
book about that too. It's Cosmic Justice 200 years later. So it's called To Kick a Corpse.
Whoa.
So
To Kick a
when you
Corpse.
add up the 3 books, you got poop, a rat with a human face, and kicking a corpse.
Very uplifting topic.
They are.
I love it. All right, so let's imagine now. Hold on. All right, there we go.
How you doing, Van?
I'm doing good. I'm just
Okay.
sitting down for a minute.
Okay, that's cool.
Now let's imagine that this trilogy has been made into a feature-length film.
Feature length? Oh, gross.
Oh, yeah.
That's disgusting.
Oh, it'll be great. I'm sure it'll be PG-13.
I hope so.
Yeah. So anyway.
I'm going to work to get the movie banned.
Oh, well, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
once we get the movie made, then we can get it
Okay,
banned.
all right.
Yeah, but first we got to get it made. So let's push it, and then we can ban it.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to make a trailer for that movie.
Okay, all right, I'm
People
ready.
go watch it, and then they'll learn
I'm ready.
to ban it.
Right.
Right. So this trailer is going to start with, in a world.
Yes.
And then you go from there.
Okay, all right.
You
I'm
feeling
ready.
good?
I'm ready.
All right.
In a world where poop must be processed before it can be returned to the river safely, they shoot the poop up into the air in a poop fountain. 3 children learn that the poop fountain is about to be closed down forever. They'll never have another chance. No one will ever have another chance to see the poop fountain in action. What would they do? What would you do? Well, I hope you don't do what they did, which is sneak into the sewage treatment plant to see it and smell it. By the way, our movie is presented not just in 3D, but in smell-o-vision.
Woo!
I have taught hundreds and in fact, thousands of people, and hopefully in a minute, one monster, how to fold origami Yodas. Would you like to learn how?
I would absolutely love to learn how.
All right, well, here's what you do. And what you do is you get one piece of paper and you make sure you're holding it in the short position. Because if it's tall, you'll end up with a green Darth Vader. Okay, nobody wants a green Darth Vader. So start with your paper short. You're gonna take one side and you're gonna fold it over like this. Not all the way across, just part way across. Now you'll take the other side, fold it over like this. Okay, basically you've folded this up into thirds, just like you would fold a letter to put in an envelope. Now you're gonna take this loose corner. You see the loose corner, Van?
Oh, I see it.
Okay, you take this loose corner, you're gonna pull it over to this side so it's sticking out, crease it down the middle. Now that's a little tricky, you might need to try it a couple times. The second one is even trickier because it's hiding. There's another corner back there. Just open things up a little bit so you can pull it out. You'll pull it over to this side, crease it down the middle. Now you've got an origami bathrobe.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, I've noticed that you're not wearing any clothing, Van. If you'd
Well-
like, I could fold you a giant origami bathrobe for later. Would you like that?
I love that.
All right, that
Although
might be
it doesn't
good.
sound very comfortable.
You got to watch out for paper cuts.
Yeah.
So you're going to take the top here and you're going to fold it down, and now we're going to have origami Yoda. Make sure you fold it down far enough so you have room to draw a face on it later. Do anybody got a pen? Oh, here's my pen. I got a pen here. I'm going to draw a face on there. Like that. There he is. There's a face. And now, Van, if you hold out your thumb, there we go. Now you got yourself an origami Yoda finger puppet. Hey, can you do a Yoda impression?
Origami, I am.
Excellent job, Van. You're pretty good.
Well, hey, I do my best.
That wasn't bad.
Hey, well, I love me some Jim Henson. Cool beans. Well, this is awesome. There we go. We're gonna put that down for now. Now, Tom.
Yeah.
You showed us some karaoke. Or, geez, Louise.
Yeah,
you
stop
showed us
saying
some
karaoke,
origami, and you told us about your poop books.
Are we going to do some karaoke, by the way?
Well, we might.
All right. I'm hoping we land on karaoke.
Well, let's spin the wheel and find
All
out.
right. Now,
We got some games back there.
Karaoke's right here. I'm hoping it lands on karaoke.
Well, I tell you what. I'm going to tell you to stop that wheel now.
Oh my gosh, it actually landed on haiku.
Woo, all right.
Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing about my book is the kids write haiku about the poop fountain when they're done, right?
Oh, really?
Because that's what you would do, wasn't it?
Well, totally.
Yeah.
So wait, can you
All
read
right.
us your haiku?
From the book?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd love to. Yeah, see, they see it and they decide the only way to possibly describe it is with poetry, because regular words just wouldn't do it.
You need to have the emotions.
So the girl in the story actually writes this one. It's called After the Fountain. Bacon fat farts and fresh barf and dead rodents will seem good to me now.
Whoa. I like that.
Yeah, it all comes back to you at the end.
Yeah, and you almost did like a slam poetry reading of it. I like
Thank you,
that.
buddy. Thanks, man.
All right, now I'm going to read you a haiku.
Okay, you're going to read me a haiku.
And I want you to try to guess what children's book it's about.
I'm ready. I'm ready, baby.
Okay, here we go. Bad Max, no dinner. Fine, I'll go where I'm wanted. My monster fan club.
Bad Max, no dinner's got to be where the wild things are.
Boom!
Yes.
Ding, ding.
Is there a
That's
bell
right,
to
you
ring?
win.
Yes, there is a bell
There
to
we
ring.
go.
Yes. Woo!
Yeah. All right, Tom, this has been fun.
Man,
The
you're
last-
awesome, man.
Last thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the camera and say goodbye. You ready?
I'm ready.
Goodbye.
Bye.